Well, it's day 2. It's my lunch break. Actually, it's a little bit after. But I had to get away. And I feel a lot better, relatively speaking. You know, when I shared what it's like, I think that's something that I needed to do. Well, I already knew. I knew that I wanted people to know that what we're going through. But man, when you're fucking sick, I mean, if you're going through withdrawals, shit, posting these videos or just picking up the phone right now just to record these videos. It's a lot of work. You know, my whole arm is numb. It's feels like needles. Feels like I've been sitting on my hand for hours. You know, it's like it and that's just part of the process. I don't know if that's ever going to go away. I hope so. But when I shared the truth, it was very it was a huge relief, because now I think people understand what it's like when I tell them I'm sick. Because on the outside, do I look sick? Probably not. On the inside, yeah, don't feel great. But I got a really warm heart, and a lot of people have contacted me in just the past 24 hours, and like I said, that wasn't even my, like, that wasn't the objective. It wasn't like, hey guys, look at me. It was to show the world what these fuckers, you know. So, but dude, I didn't realize, I kind of had an assumption. I was lying to myself. I said I didn't have a resentment, but I did. And I don't anymore. So my suggestion is just share. If you're going through this, share videos, because words cannot explain, even describe the fucking shit that we have to go through. So, but it's Friday. I don't know how sick I'm gonna be tomorrow. Usually the third day is when I can't get out of bed or walk upstairs. But I'll check back in. 3.5 milligrams today on day 2, and I'm working. You know what I mean? So, hell, life's not that bad. A lot of people that are going through this, they are on disability. And I tried to get on disability, but it just wasn't possible financially. But man, I just feel like a brand new person today. You know, I just feel now that I can just live life, because it came out and just showed the world this is what we go through. 13 months. This isn't something that's going to go away over the weekend. We're in it for the long haul, and that's the sad part, because after a while, at first people are on board, families on board, friends are on board, and they're with you and they're rooting for you, and eventually they get sick and tired of it. And that's the shit that try not to let it piss me off because I know they don't understand. But man, it's like, it must be nice to be able to just say, you're sick. Oh, well, that's too bad. When we're still suffering inside and we're suffering in silence. But I'm the voice. I'm not the only one, but I'm the voice for this community around me at least. And people are starting to wake up. And if more of people like me and you share videos, eventually this benzo epidemic that we're living in, this silent benzo epidemic that no doctors will acknowledge, will come to an end. And hopefully they take this stuff off the market or prescribe it the right way and then take you off of it the right way and tell you what, coming off of it, there is no easy way. And that's the fucking shitty part. I just got off of Fexer. I was on that shit for 2 years because when I was cold turkeyed off Valium for 7 months, like I was saying, I lost my fucking mind, and I went to the doctors and I asked them, what's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? And then they kept trying to push these antidepressants and fucking shit on me, and I've taken those, and I said I'll never take those again because I know what they do. But by the time you live with this for 7 months and you can't work, you can't do anything, it's like I'll try anything. So I got on it, and it worked for 6 months, and then that's when I decided to taper off my Valium, which was going to be a 16-month process, 13 at the time. But 2 years of being on that's when shit got real dark. So I don't know. That's just my story, man. If it works for you, fine. But the key is, as we're coming, we have to go to therapy. We have to find the root cause of our anxiety. We have to figure out why we can't live life without substances to help us feel normal. And that's what I've been doing for 3 years. I've been in EMDR therapy, and I've went to some really, really dark places, and it's not fun, but it's very liberating and freeing when you're done. And because of that, now I was able to come off of the Valium. And the Effexor, I quit that in December because it was making me, that's the shit that really destroyed me. But the Valium, we're kind of double fucked here. But being off the Effexor now for a month and a half, I'm slowly coming out of the fog, and I do have my life back. I'm still numb, and yeah, I'm sick from the Valium, but I'm able to post videos. So, and the thing is, even the Effexor, the whole point of the Effexor and the Valium is you get on that shit, and then you go to therapy, and you work through the root causes, and then you get off of it. They're not supposed to keep you on this shit for 10 years. They're not supposed to keep you on Effexor for 2 years. But I thought it was the Valium the whole time that was making me sick, so I stayed on the Effexor. But God told me, get off, and I listened, and God was right. So make it a great day today. Whatever you're going through, you're not alone. And you can reach out to me, and I can just share my days and my stories and how I cope and how I go to work and interact with people. But it wasn't always this easy either. It wasn't always easy. After a while, you get better and you start to learn. I didn't want to talk to anybody at work. I almost got fired because I wasn't talking to people, and I'm a consultant. I'm a training consultant, so I'm supposed to talk to people and engage with them, and I didn't want to talk to anybody. So 3.5 milligrams. No effects here. Thank God. Let's go. Love you. God bless you. You can do this. Stay strong.